like I could do everything on my own. The one thing that I already gave an example for is residential properties. I was trying to buy it, manage it, do all that on my own. And what I've learned is really I have to let that go. I'll give you another story and an example. At one of my properties last year, I was like, how hard can it be to lay these brick pave stones right in the front yard? We were remodeling the house. So what did I do? I went to Home Depot, bought 20, 30 pave stones, lugged it in my little Honda Civic, drove it to the property, trying to lay these things down, spent, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours trying to do it, only to realize I had done it all wrong and it wasn't stable because I needed to dig up some dirt or something like that. So eventually I hired a landscaper who finished it probably in an hour. So it just made me like learn that I just need to stay in my zone of genius and what I'm good at and delegate the rest to people so that they could do what they're good at. So that's a lesson that I've learned over and over and still learning, every day.
I have such a similar story. Like I would try and do everything in my properties. And in some senses, like I'm glad I did. I learned a lot about maintenance and stuff, but eventually it came a time where I was like, hey, my time is spent more valuable not repairing drywall or not. I had a water leak under a house. It was like truly a swimming pool. And to fix it, I had to swim through this water in the winter. It's a long, terrible story, but I should have just been like, you know what? My time is better spent elsewhere.
Yeah, I think we all have to ask ourselves, what is the highest and best use of our time, right? Is it really, as you said, fixing up drywall or fixing up the landscape? Probably not, unless that's really your expertise, right? But the really golden time is spending time with kids or wife. I mean, that is, you can't put a dollar sign on that. So those are things that we should focus on.
Yeah. Oof. Once again, such a good tip. I think it's taken me too long to realize like how treasure that time is at home and like how I really need to focus on that and spend exactly like where the time I'm working, spend it highest and best use. Absolutely. And yeah, find someone else who enjoys that work, who enjoys landscaping and they have a crew and that's what they do. Right. And they're going to do it faster and probably better than me, at least. Maybe you're amazing, but
Nope.